Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited. Today we are doing a little witchy haul. So if you guys don't know me, if you're new here, my name is Luna and I'm a witch and I'm obsessed with books and learning and anything witchy. So I'm always buying things. I'm definitely like more divination witch leaning, so I do find that that's like a lot of times where my focus goes, but I am such a bookworm. Anybody who's returning, you guys know like how much I love my book hauls, how much I always love just going out and buying books and stuff. It's just so much fun. So I have some books, I have some fun things, some oracle decks, some jewelry, some crystals, and just I'm excited. So I have 3 different stores that we're gonna go through, so let's just jump right in. If you haven't already, please do make sure to subscribe and like if you like it. I like to see it. It makes me happy. So, okay, first store is Goddess Provisions. And you guys might know I have been subscribed to Goddess Provisions for a year and a half, probably. And I occasionally will shop from their boutique, but because usually their boutique is like so much of what they've given in boxes, I don't, because I'm already getting the boxes, so, you know. But there were some things that I had been eyeing, okay? And I asked my Instagram, so if you're not on there, you can go on there, help me with my crazy thoughts and when I can't decide between oracle decks. I originally, so like last week, I was asking like, what tarot decks do you guys like? Because I wanted to get a new tarot deck. But then I saw these 2 oracle decks on Goddess Provisions, and it is the Cosmic Guidance and the Moonchild, I think. And I was just so in love with both of them. Like, I was so in love with both of them. So I put it on my Instagram and I was like, which one do you guys like better? And when everyone said the Moonchild, I got salty. And I feel like then I was like, okay, there's my answer. You guys did help me, but it helped me realize that my soul, my higher self actually wanted the Cosmic Guidance because I was sad when you guys didn't say that one. So, and I'm not usually someone who like will ask when I already know my answer. Like I'm an Aries, like I'm very much fine doing it myself, but yeah, it must have been deep in my subconscious. But I ended up going with this, the Cosmic Guidance Oracle deck. This is what it looks like. And I love this deck. This is so beautiful. Okay, so this was $50, which is, it's expensive. It's expensive. But, you know, it's witchcraft. So this is a 42 card oracle deck and guidebook. It says, created with endless love to help you connect with your intuition and the universe and gently offer guidance on anything that might be on your mind. So they have 3 suits: action, meaning, and message. And each one of those suits is obviously just like action is trying to give you guidance on action, meaning is making meaning of things, and messages are more like psychic messages or higher self messages. Super gorgeous, like super freaking pretty. And it has the guidebook, which has exercises and affirmations and explanations as well. So even the guidebook is cute. Like, even the guidebook is so cute. The back design is just so pretty. And when I was thinking, I was in my head about a tarot deck, and I was like, man, I'm really seeing a lot of black and white. Very heavy, like black and white, but I wasn't vibing with any of the black and white decks I was seeing because I needed a bit of color. And I was thinking, I need a bit of purple. And I know this sounds like I'm making this up, but I literally, my higher self was like, you're almost there, sis. You got it. Just keep going. You know what you're looking for. The sides are foiled, which are something I really, really like. And each of the cards has that silver foil throughout. And it's just beautiful. Okay, this snake got me because I got this deck. I ordered it like the day after I got snake. So it felt meant to be. But it's just so gorgeous. I love the energy. It feels so good. Like, it's just so pretty. And I feel so connected to it already. So I am really happy. I've already played with it a bit. I haven't done an entire comprehensive reading or anything, but I did like talk to it and get to know it and just be like, yo, let's let our energies vibe and let's get to know each other real quick. And It was great. And I pulled like a card just to, you know, hang out. The next thing I got, okay. So you might be like, yeah, that makes sense. $50 expensive, but you're a witch, you gotta get an oracle deck. What if I told you? What if I told you I got 2 oracle decks? Luna, you didn't need more oracle decks. It's fine. Because it's fine, that's why. This is, you probably already peeked, this is one I have seen so often on Instagram and everywhere, and it is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle, okay? I watch Big Empress Energy, and I know she uses them, and I just, everywhere I see it, it looks so gorgeous, and at first I was like, I don't know if I need that, because I have, like, the Ritual deck by Zen Out, and I don't know, I just was like, I don't need a self-care one, but for some reason, this really, really called to me. And I didn't realize this was created by the co-founder of Goddess Provisions. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense why it's all over Goddess Provisions. But also, the illustrations are done by Tatiana Vendenkina? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry. She also created the Moonlight Oracle deck that I have, that I use every single full moon and new moon. And I am absolutely so in love with the illustrations and the artwork. I think it's my favorite artist that I've seen in like oracle decks. And I really apologize if I'm not saying her name right. I do follow her on Instagram, and I really love everything she's created. It's just beautiful. The deck, it does come with a guidebook. And this is a 55 card deck, so less cards than the previous one. And this sorry, I should mention, this deck itself, I believe, is $25. So not very expensive at all for an oracle deck. Like, that is so affordable. But I'll show you in a minute why it was $55. Let's just take a quick peek at the back design. Holy moly. That is so beautiful, and it is so in contrast to the other oracle deck. And I think naturally I gravitate more towards that style, that very dark and like, I don't know, just witchy and spooky and like a little bit mysterious. Like, that is my absolute aesthetic. And I had seen this online and I was like, that's pretty. And it wasn't until I was in person with it and I saw it and I was like, this hits me. Like, this hits something inside me. And I think it is simply the simplicity of it. And I like the design on here, and it just looks like the unilome was like drawn with a sketch pencil. Like, it's not perfect, it's not absolutely uniform, and I love that. And the soft colors, like, it's just so pretty. And I showed one of my best friends, Caitlin, and she's like, oh my god, that looks just like you. And I love that, I love that. And these cards are gorgeous, okay? And this is actually the first card that I saw when I opened it, and I loved it. Let me see. I loved it so much because it had the little money cat, and I have 2 money cats. I love them. The designs are so different than the Moonlight Oracle deck, but still, like, you can see her same style is coming through, and it's just so, it is really simple and beautiful, and the color schemes are very, like, colorful and just very automatically just, like, I can tell they're using that color magic for uplifting. And I did use this in just a little 3-card reading that was recommended in the guidebook, and I loved it. It was so nice. It was so good. And I will link all of these down below because at least these 2 things I have tried, and I absolutely love these. Like, I am so on board with it. So the reason it was not $25 and it was $55 was because I got the bundle that came with this altar cloth. Okay, first of all, look how big this is. I'm sure this is standard sized. I don't have a whole lot of altar cloths. And the ones that I do have, they're very, very bright colored. I got them from, I'll link the Etsy shop below where I got my altar cloths. That was in a witchy haul video a while ago. You guys know I'm always on here doing witchy haul videos because I'm constantly getting stuff. But those are very floral and pretty, and I think amazing for specific seasons and when I change things up for Sabbats and whatnot. But this, like I kind of said about the first Oracle deck, this is really my general vibe. Like, this very just black, dark, beautiful, like feminine, but just a little bit mysterious and so much symbolism. Like the simple black with the gold foil, like, oh, I love that. And I got it and immediately Lucy like took a 5-hour nap on it, and then Mister did. So it's got cat hair all over it. So I will need to like physically clean it a bit before I set it up. But my altar is also not very square. It's pretty like thin. If you guys seen my altar tour, it's really thin actually. So I don't know. I might fold it and then change it per, like, I guess I'd do like this, and then like for the new moon have this side showing, and then for the full moon have that side showing. Either way, I'm so excited about this. This is so beautiful. And it says it's made with 100% cotton and ink infused with selenite crystal. I was like, that's fancy. I was happy about that. And I don't know if you guys know this, but if you buy a specific, I think it starts at $75, then there's one at $100 and so forth. God's Provisions is constantly giving out like free gifts with purchases. So I don't know if you guys are tracking that. I hadn't really been, but I got 2 free gifts for this because it was over $100. The first thing I got was this just rose sage bundle, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't purchase white sage on like my own terms. I don't feel confident in living in Kansas that any of them are being ethically sourced, perhaps. Like I think when I get to California and I'm in places where I can like maybe like know more reputable people, there are just like not many places here in Kansas. So I don't ever buy white sage, but I do get it sent to me, like I always do. And I am sure that Goddess Provisions does ethically source them, and I just want you guys to know I don't try to like smudge or, you know, appropriate any like indigenous practices. That's why I never say smudging. I always really encourage people to say smoke cleansing if you are going to energetically cleanse your house or anything. That's a rant. I just wanted you guys to know that is still my belief. I still do not personally purchase any sage, and I don't smudge, but I do smoke cleanse, so that's that. So I was excited to get this though. I thought that was really pretty. I like the rose. I don't think I would have, like, even if it wasn't sage, I don't think I would have bought a cleansing, like an herb bundle, just because I don't need one. I have really quite a few. But I mean, nonetheless, it was an exciting gift. And this, I got the Moon Wisdom Planner, the like small one, and I know it's like July, but I was still very excited. And let me tell you guys, so I currently use the Magic of I yearly planner. I've used it for the past 2 years, and I really, really love it. I was so impressed. I was so impressed with this. I obviously didn't buy it this year, but I was so impressed. So I really enjoy that it's in color. I know that's like super small, but I really enjoyed that. And then for each month, you have a beautiful illustration that kind of goes in tandem to their Moon Wisdom Club. And then it has information on the sign that you're in. And then you have space for a new moon ritual and a full moon ritual. And it says what I'm calling in for this moon cycle, how I spent this new moon, what feelings are present. So it gives you prompts. And then it has space for card reading, abundance planning, and then monthly manifestations and January cycle. And then you finally get into like the month. And like it is very small. This is like, I think like purse size. I don't know what they call it. I don't know if this is their biggest size, but I thought that was so impressive. And then in the back they have notes. They have like a whole little freaking information thing of monthly reflections. They have new and full moon dates, moon names and meanings, zodiac signs, cosmic dates, the elements, the planets, how to track cycles, the phases of your cycles, and then it talks about crystals, and it has spaces for your notes and like books you want to read and whatnot. And I thought that was so cool, and I think especially for like those of you who are starting and like really want that quick information of like information on the moon cycles and on crystals. And I even fucking like the crystal information too, because I am not all up to date on all the crystals, but you know what I mean? Like it just feels so nice. It's very velvety and pretty, and it has again that freaking foiled effect, which I just am such a sucker for. But yeah, I was so impressed by this. So I really think I might end up next year continuing my Magic Vibe planner, but also maybe getting one of these and just dedicating this planner to like my purse or my backpack, or maybe even specifically just like work. But I don't know. I was just so impressed. I was like, shit, well, I feel like I've been sleeping on that. So that is all I got from Goddess Provisions. I felt like that was a very fun haul. That was like such the highlight of my week was getting that box. That was so amazing. This next brand actually sent me a little box of their stuff to try, and I thought that was very sweet, so I thought I would show you guys. I haven't tried anything yet. I was wanting to show you guys first, but I will let you know how that goes. I do plan on doing, Rebecca on Patreon actually suggested that I go back to my old hauls and kind of talk about things I mentioned back then and see like if I ended up liking them, like how they turned out and whatnot. So that seems very exciting. So I would definitely like to do that. But let me just jump right in, and I will have everything linked below. And I do have a coupon code, you guys. I hope I can share this with you. If you are shopping with the Zen Coven, on their website, you can use the code ZenVibes for 10% off, and if you're on the Etsy, you can use the code ZenTribe. And I do think she mentioned that she's only on Etsy now, but okay, you guys. This first thing, I literally screamed. I had seen this on their Instagram, and I didn't even think they'd send it to me or anything. Oh my god! You guys, look at that! It's a literal crystal like crown, like a tiara. So I don't know, you guys. That's pretty cute. I screamed like that. I'm scared I'm gonna break it, to be honest with you guys. Like, I'm scared it's breakable, but that feels really cute. Like, I'm really into this. This is so cute. And it's comfy. Like the cords aren't sharp. They're very soft on the bottom, but oh my god, I don't know where I'm gonna wear this, but I mean, at least I can do maybe like a little photo shoot or something. Like, I was thinking do a cute little like flowy white dress or something. Yeah, I just thought this was so pretty. I'm scared to break it, but yeah, dude, I saw this on their Instagram and I was like, that is so cute, and then they sent it to me. So that was the first thing, and I screamed. And the second thing, this got beat the fuck up in the packaging. Not gonna lie, but it's just I don't know how you say it, but this is like a very common brand, Satya? I don't know. I always see this at my stores, and it's just a positive vibes incense. It says Nag Champa on there. I wonder if it's literally just Nag Champa. That's actually my favorite scent. But I don't know. So that was kind of cool. I always like having incense. I'm burning incense right now, actually, trying to invoke the rain gods because it's been cloudy. There's a chance of rain today, and I absolutely would love that. But yeah, I'm excited to try this. I haven't tried this one, so looking forward to it. Then, okay, they sent me a selenite moon plate, which I'm very excited. I love selenite. I feel like I've been receiving a lot of selenite, and I'm just like, universe, you saying that I need to cleanse? Are you saying that I need to, recharge everything? Probably so. This next thing is an agate, and I'm not sure. I remember I looked it up, but I thought that was cute. Definitely not like a crystal I would be immediately called to, and I really appreciate that because I think I get so trapped in blue crystals. I'm always going for blue crystals, so I appreciate when I am pushed into my, like, the universe is giving me messages of like, hey, you probably wouldn't pick this up yourself, so here you go. And then they sent me 2 little Aries necklaces. You guys don't know, I am an Aries. They sent me a silver and a gold, and I thought that was really cute. I'll probably keep the gold one. I might give away the silver, so keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on possible giveaways. And, okay, then you guys, I screamed. I screamed at this. I just want to... So I picked up this, and I was like, crystals? Like, what is this? You guys. They said, do you have enough spoons? They said, do you have enough spoons? Oh my god. I have a spoon just like this that I got from Tamed Wild like a year ago. And that's an old Shop With Me video. You could find that. And they sent me so many spoons of that same style. Some of them have the crystals on the end. Some of them just have like little designs. Sorry, I don't know if you can see. But so many. And then a freaking fork. This made me feel like Ariel. But yeah, I was like, whoa, okay. That's pretty sick. And I know that someone, when I bought mine from Tamed Wild, I know someone said, like, hey, those are, like, mass-produced in China, and they're not safe to eat on or whatever, and I'll double-check that, but I do know that that was a thing, and so I will look into that if it is just a, maybe it's just a decoration spoon, and if so, you can still use it to, like, portion herbs into, like, spell jars and your cauldron and whatnot, and it's really pretty, so I have been using mine for my tea, mixing in my tea and stuff, but I probably should check to make sure it's safe before I tell people to do that. But yeah, spoons on spoons, you guys. And this is a cute pouch too. It's like got a little thing and then it wraps around. I thought that was cute. And then, again, more spoons. And these are the heart spoons. And I thought those were kind of cute as well. So that was cool. So I'm stocked up on silverware, you guys. This made me scream. I know I've said that like about a mini thing, but truly, like, look how pretty this is. And it is, like, it's heavy. Like, it is good quality. I have one tarot box that I bought a while ago, and it's really cheap quality. But this feels so nice, and it looks really, really pretty. And I love, like, the zodiac theme across it. And inside of it, another surprise, you guys. As with the spoons, they said, I don't know if you have enough rings. So they sent me so many rings. So there's a lot of rings, and not all of them fit me. I tried. But there are some rings that fit me. And I think this is my favorite, this ring. And they're obviously plastic. Like, they're obviously not real crystals. But I still thought that was pretty cute. But yeah, some of them just, like, don't fit me at all, so I will maybe include that in a giveaway soon. But also, they sent this pendulum, which I thought was really cool looking. It's just, like, a clear quartz, and it has this really interesting star in the middle. And I'm a big fan of pendulums. Like I said, being very divination-focused, like, pendulums, that's my thing. I love it. I love it so much. And that is all from Zen Coven. So they sent me that huge box. Thank you so much to Ty at Zen Coven. That was really amazing. And thank you so much for thinking about me. So I will leave the links to that below as well, her Etsy shop. And if you guys want to check out anything, I'll have that listed below. And the final shop, I know this is getting long, you guys, but I love this. This final shop was from a little metaphysical store in St. Joseph, Missouri. So I was up there recently, and it's a very, like, Midwest town. And everywhere I go, I look for metaphysical stores because that is, like, my favorite pastime in new places. I think it's so fun. And I was like, there's no way they're going to have any. And they had one, okay? So I found this store, and it was really tiny and really cute, and the ladies there were very nice. And they had a lot of books, and I thought that was so cool. So I got 2 books, so I'll show you that. But first, I got this roll-on Nag Champa. Like I said earlier, Nag Champa is my favorite, like, incense scent. I just, like, really like the spices, and it just feels, I don't know, it feels familiar. So, past life, question mark? But that is my favorite scent, and I don't have any Nag Champa perfume, and I did get this, and, like, low-key, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm wearing it right now, and I've been wearing it for a couple days. It kind of just smells like baby powder, and this brand, I don't know what this brand is, Shadow Sense, I think, it kind of just smells like baby powder, and it does have a hint of Nag Champa, like, it does smell like Nag Champa, but at first it smells like baby powder, and, like, that's fine, but I kind of like the, like, obviously I don't want to say dirtiness, or, like, I know musky is a scent note, I guess, but that, I mean, honestly, yeah, that kind of just, like, earthy, like, spicy, like, I don't like smelling I don't like smelling clean. Like, I don't like smelling like baby powder clean. Like, I'm fine with smelling like florally and pretty, you know, or fruity or anything, but there is something about the baby powder scent that I don't like because it feels so, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like that scent. So I was hoping for it to be a lot more, you know, earthy and like rugged and spicy and, you know, smell like I've been in a witchy store all day. Like, that was the vibe. And it's not bad. Like I said, it still does come through, but you kind of get hit with that baby powder first. So I don't know what's up with that. If you guys know, like, maybe I need to, I don't know, shake it better. But nonetheless, like, I still wear it. I still like it. So that's kind of fun. And then, so the 2 books I bought, I thought this was so funny because I went to this store the first day of Cancer season, and just wait till you see what books I bought. And neither of these are, like, super witchy by any means, like, witchy, but they are very energy healer, spiritual, and whatnot. This is called Sanctuary of Your Own by Caroline Dow, and this is, like, about sacred spaces. She goes into feng shui a bit, and just, like, everything with, like, your home. And again, I don't know, it doesn't talk about, like, magic or witchcraft or anything, but it does talk about, like, healing baths and incense and herb gardens and everything, like, I mean, it's all stuff that goes in tandem with it. It's not inherently witchy, I don't think, but I've been really getting into wanting to make every single room in my house, like, the most witchy sanctuary it can be. And I think I'm getting there, I really do. But I thought this would be really fun, and I've been getting into feng shui a bit more. Not super, and don't think I'll ever, like, super follow it just because I like freedom with my design choices. But I do use it for some of my, like, crystal grids and whatnot. But I'm very excited about that. And I also read a book recently about hygge, which I don't know if you guys know, but it's, like, the Danish word for basically just being in a comfy fucking place or feeling really warm and safe and comfy, and kind of how to create that in your home. And so that's been a thing on my mind too. This next one is a lot more witchy-er, and this is energy healing for relationships. So of course, the first day of Cancer season, I buy a book about healing your family and a book about making your home, like, the most fun. So I just thought that was so funny that I did that, like, the first day of Cancer season. And this says meditations, mudras, I don't know what that means, and chakra practices for partners, families, and friends. And I just think this really intrigued me because I love, like, finding ways to help others, and, like, especially, like, I feel like being the only witch in my family, I think, and also, like, I do think, like, all my friends are into witchy stuff, but I think they kind of do look to me for advice. I know that people come to me a lot and they're, like, looking for healing and help, and, like, I want to be able to offer, like, you know, the coolest stuff and, like, the best help. And also, obviously, I want to work on my inner child this month, especially with Cancer season. And I just think having, like, healthy, I don't know, actions and habits around your family and your relationships are so important. And I think that's something that so many of us struggle with. I know that, like, every family has, like, dynamic issues sometimes, and, like, any relationships are gonna have, you know, difficulties. And so I think finding ways to really just make it as harmonious as possible, that's, like, the goal. I just want to be, like, the most just, like, at peace, and, like, everyone can trust me and, like, rely on me, and, you know, it's just a very healthy flow of energy. Like, that's the goal. So that was pretty exciting. But that is it, you guys. That's my little haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that this was fun for you. I know I am all about shopping. I think you guys like these videos, though, quite a bit. These videos always do pretty well, so it makes me happy that you guys like watching them, because every time I buy something cool, I'm always like, I want to show the YouTube friends. Like, I want to show everyone. And yeah, so I will definitely be doing some videos in the future looking back on my past hauls and seeing how things turned out, what things I ended up liking or disliking. And I was thinking about also doing specifically one for books, like current books I've been reading or have finished in the past month. And I think that would be fun, because I know I'm always throwing new books at you, but I don't know if I'm always giving you updates. So that's it from me. I hope you guys loved this, and I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!